Oh, sorry, cut it. So we'll just on this?
I'll stand in the back.
That's right?
Stop program. Running out of battery?
Anything else in your presentation?
In a world where fresh water is a scarce natural resource,
where less than 1% of the world's fresh water is readily accessible.
We want to help Canada's emerging clean tech industry leaders to make a change.
hi, my name is Curtis.
I'm Nehal.
I'm Susan, and joining us on tech is Christina.
Out of 29 measured countries, Canada ranks 28th for water sustainability.
To address this issue, we strategically leverage an existing site ryerson program, ROI Squared. ROI Squared provides students with hands-on experience by creating new products, revenues, and services for existing businesses.
We begin this project by choosing a site company. We then analyze the company through a series of lenses based on the Harvard method. These lenses then lead to innovative ideas stored in an opportunity register.
Evaluation of this register leads to a fusion of ideas, and a project plan is created. Students then work directly within a company to implement this project and create new economic value.
Last year, we implemented the ROI Squared model with Regen Energy. Regen is a growing clean tech company whose technology reduces monthly electricity bills.
We analyzed this company and created a U.S. entry strategy, generating $1.1 million to date, proving that ROI Squared works.
This year, we decided to implement the same project with the water sustainability company, Zelentech.
The co-founder, Arvind, gives us some insight on how Zelentech got started.
How Zelentech originally started is when I was doing the MBA program at Ryerson. I rented a small bachelor pad at Young College and was taking a shower. There was either a cloth or whatever fell over the faucet in the tub. And within like 30, 45 seconds, the water was up to my ankle and it was just raising and raising and raising. I was thinking, well, how much water are we wasting? And if that's just me, and this is an apartment, there must be 300, 400 people that are experiencing the same thing. So how much water is that?
In 2008, Arvind and Dan won the $25,000 Slate Communications Business Plan Competition, run by Site Ryerson.
Zelentech is now a full-service clean tech firm that develops and integrates smart water metering solutions for water sustainability. Currently, most water meters use a small paddle wheel to measure the flow of water. But to install these devices, you need to cut through the water pipes, which leads to higher installation costs.
Zelentech smart meters use patented ultrasonic technology. They simply clamp onto the outside of a pipe, so installation is very simple.
Here's how Zelentech's meters help save money and water.
Almost all apartments charge a flat monthly fee for utilities. However, when each resident pays for actual consumption based on an electricity meter, they pay more awareness to the usage in order to lower their costs.
We want to create the same level of awareness for condo owners by using water meters.
Testing to date shows that on average, one apartment unit consumes 658 liters of water per day. If we can install Zelentech's meters into these apartments, residents would typically save 15 to 20% of water per unit. This translates into 131 liters of water per day per unit.
This all sounds great, but as a startup company, Zelentech has a long way to go to transform their water-saving vision into a reality.
When we analyzed the company, our team filled an opportunity register with more than 20 different ideas on how to improve Zelentech.
We fused these ideas into 3 critical components: cash flow, profitable clients, and positioning of their brand. My team and I spent the next 3 months implementing steps to maximizing these opportunities.
First, cash flow. We identified that Zelentech needed further funding for product development and expansion. Our team researched 20 different grants that catered to Zelentech's development for water sustainability.
From qualifications to due dates, a detailed step-by-step process that would maximize Zelentech's opportunity for funding was provided.
In total, we found $1.7 million in potential funding through grants.
Next, we assisted in identifying profitable clients.
Through utilizing our resources, we conducted a market analysis that identified Zelentech's top 10 clients based on their regional water scarcity.
In addition to this market analysis, we connected Zelentech with one of our current partners, Mars Discovery District. We expect that this partnership will lead to a $10,000 market research report on water sustainability.
Finally, we helped them position their brand.
We compared both Zelentech and their competitors' pricing structures to create a new pricing model. This will effectively position Zelentech as a low-cost provider to gain market share within their industry.
By August 2010, Zelentech's sub-metering technology will be installed within 1 full floor of a residential condo. We're advising them on the terms of this contract.
With the projection of $1.7 million in potential funding and $300,000 in potential revenues,
We have created an estimated $2 million in economic opportunity for Zelentech.
Here's what Arvind, the founder of Zelentech, had to say about our involvement.
Site Ryerson has been integral to our growth and also to our development at Zelentech. We had Site Ryerson give us market research, competitive analysis. They've given us another perspective on how we look at the business. Part of being an entrepreneur is you wear different hats, and you're very close to all the action. And having the Site Ryerson team, those sets of eyes, looking at our business, looking at how we do things throughout the entire value chain, and questioning what we're doing and why we're doing things, has been a great learning process, and it's helped the development of Zelentech. So we're very appreciative of Site Ryerson.
our future expansion plans for Zelentech are to move from apartments into municipalities. Zelentech's meters are appealing to municipalities in both price and efficiency.
We have identified 10 municipalities with water shortages who are interested in installing Zelentech technology.
Imagine if we installed Zelentech within the 1.1 million apartment units found within Canada alone, we could save 57 Olympic-sized pools per day. Canada will be able to save $28 million in water consumption per year.
Site Ryerson is one of the biggest site programs in Canada and ensures the sustainability of our water program. We use product management software to set tasks, achieve deadlines, and ensure effective knowledge transfer.
This year, we developed and renewed a support network of 53 organizations, specifically for water sustainability.
We plan to continue to help Zelentech with expansion of their business and help implement water sustainable solutions.
We are making a difference by strategically applying current site programs with water sustainability companies like Zelentech.
We have created an estimated $2 million in economic opportunity.
Zelentech is able to provide an efficient and affordable solution to water sustainability.
It is up to us.
Current and future leaders.
To make that change,
We are Site Ryerson.
Two questions. How much does the meter cost?
So at this point, we created a pricing model for that meter based on the actual cost of material, the cost of development, and the cost of actually producing the technology. So at this point, we compared both Zelentech's competitors' pricing structure on how they sell it. So we're still in the process of finalizing that, but at this point we took all of those into consideration and developed in the process of developing that structure.
Apologies, I missed something.
Yes.
Doesn't this meter already exist?
Yes, the meters actually, because the company is in a startup phase, the meters are only prototypes. We're in the phase of product development and testing the meters. Therefore, we've integrated one full floor of a residential condo for them to test their meters out.
May I ask, how much of the identified $1.7 million grants were you able to get and how you applied for them?
So out of the 20 grants that we researched for them, they've already applied for 5. The criteria of the grants of how they apply for them are broken down into high, medium, and low. High being the most amount the grants that have the most amount, but at the same time take longer to apply to receive the money. Therefore, right now, since they've only started applying for these grants about 2 weeks ago, so we're still in the process of getting all the grants. But because last year we did the same program with Regen Energy, and of the $1.7 million in projected potential funding, they got $1.1 million. We're very confident that Zalantech will get some of the $2 million we projected for them.
Are you helping with the applications?
Yes, we are.
How does ROI squared get funded?
The ROI Squared program is actually just a specific model that is applied and allows for companies like Zalantech and like Regen to be analyzed through the method that was shown to you today. So in terms of the funding for it, I mean, as student volunteers, we're simply getting knowledge transfer out of this. But at the same time, by working with these companies, we're hoping that some of these companies will come back and hire our students. So in terms of the cost of the program, there is none.
Thank you.
I would have thought that Zalantech and Mars would have known each other at some point. So what was your role in bringing the two together?
The Zalantech did know of Mars, but they had no real connection to Mars. Therefore, because we are already integrating Mars with one of our other programs, starting at Ryerson, we decided to facilitate that connection. Sorry. We also come out to some of their meetings when Zalantech, their first meeting where Zalantech and Mars met, we came out to the meeting to support Zalantech.
Installing the meters in apartments or condos, who would pay for the installation? What would motivate them to do it if water is not charged? If water is free, why would somebody spend money on installing meters?
Well, currently, when you live in most residential condos, the charge of water is included in your maintenance fee. So you may have a flat maintenance fee of $300 and you can consume as much water as you want, and your property management will pay for the rest of the water. So the motivation of installing the meters is the fact that the property management takes the water cost off their bill and gives it to their tenants.
Well, but I guess my understanding is that in most cases, the property management firm is paying a flat rate for the water anyway. So I guess I don't understand what would motivate somebody to spend money on a meter if water, not save money on water. When you can use those water.
If I may. Through our research, we found that apartments are charged per metric cube of water. So that in terms of that, the property owners will be paying on basis of how much their building is being charged. On other terms, we did analyze top 10 clients. So right now we are focusing in Canada because it's a great place to run product development. But with our research, we have found other locations such as Arizona, Las Vegas, which have scarce waters, which are water scarce regions, which will build that extra and more ROI to the consumers.
In regards to part of the problem, and going back to the last question, I mean, it's a question of billing. So there's one thing to be a meter individual usage per unit, but I never really caught the billing process that you'd be able to build into the process. Can you speak to that, or have you addressed that?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
The whole issue is around billing. So you go from measurement of something that hasn't been measured in regards to the individual discrete units away from the global apartment building. So that's good, be able to break that down. But then you have to go from billing based on the global to the discrete units as well, of each different condo or apartment unit. How do you address that? And if you have, how does that work?
Well, as Zalantech is a startup company, and they're currently going through the terms of contract with the actual condo we had connected them with. It is under disclosure about the actual terms, and by that, we'll be able to, when that is successfully fulfilled, we'll be able to approach other condos with a better, more attractive, appealing pricing structure and billing structure based on the contract that's being made right now.
And I think you're addressing the actual cost of implementation as opposed to the billing process of the water usage is what I'm hearing. Billing clients, the actual different condos for usage of water, once you are able to measure that water consumption. So, yeah, I don't think you've addressed it, so that's good.
I just wanted to, given the crucial importance of metering and also regulations.
Sorry, we're out of time. Please help me thank the team for Ryerson.